Hello everyone. I'm making this video because I've been watching like a lot of YouTube videos, especially for YouTubers who do vlogs, or they may do beauty, or you may have people who post skits on Instagram, things of like that falls into those categories and different categories. But the one thing I've been noticing is that a lot of the people in the comments and people who watch these YouTubers, these comedians on Instagram, people who do beauty videos on Instagram, whatever it may be, on either social media or just period the internet, people I think tend to forget that these are humans. So there are days where a person may not feel like their best. There are times where a person may not feel like they're worth anything. Sometimes they may feel stressed. They may be comparing themselves to the others that they see doing the same things that they have a passion of doing and that they want to do, but they're trying to find what separates them from the other, like what makes them different, what makes this person stand out. And that's what I have been struggling with for the last, I would say, a couple months, because I have been uploading on my channel and I have been trying to be more consistent on Instagram. But I'm not gonna lie, it becomes overwhelming sometimes, and sometimes it becomes stressful, because I may see someone, and I'm not gonna lie, I may see someone who is doing the same thing I'm doing, whether it's singing, whether it's I want to prefer to say ministering, but I guess you can say that. When I see other people doing the same thing that I'm doing, and they're growing a little bit more, but they're not as consistent as I am, it does discourage me, and it does make me feel some kind of way, because it makes me feel like, well, no one's listening to me. Like I had all this faith and I had all this hope. I was so confident in myself and and who I am, that in reality no one is really listening to me. And so I've been struggling with that for the last couple of months. I'm not gonna say, wouldn't say the last couple of months, but I think my last upload was like 2 months, so it probably has been the last couple of months. But I prayed and I have let everything go. I have just let God take control of everything, and I just had to sit for a moment and really figure out, okay, is YouTube something that is really meant for me? Like, is it really meant for me to do? Like, am I really meant to be on this kind of platform? The same thing with Instagram. Is Instagram really for me? Am I just meant to post pictures of me having a good time, me smiling, and me all this other stuff? Or is it really meant for me? And I feel like, and I've came to the conclusion that they're for me. It's part of my purpose. It's part of me growing, because it's preparing me for whatever next guy has to come. The consistency, I have to just stop letting the devil use my depression against me and start working with my depression. So basically what I mean is, like, I work with it, meaning if I have a day where I don't feel like doing nothing, I don't do anything. I don't try to force myself. I don't try to make myself do nothing, because I've noticed that when you try to force yourself to do something, you really don't end up having a good time, and it really is worse than what you really thought it was. You know what I'm saying? You're not actually having fun. You're just doing it because of something that you want to do. So that's like one of the big, huge things. But one of the things that I've really I have noticed is that I could do whatever I put my mind to. And when I do get into that space of, okay, I'm about to do this, I just do it. I don't hesitate. I don't think about, oh, well, do I this, that? No, I just do it. So I just come up with something and I say, hey, I want to film a video on this. I just get it. I just do it now. I don't wait. I don't be like, oh, well, I can't do it today. I can't do it right now. Sorry, y'all. I look crazy. I was at a wedding. It's hot. I have natural hair. Y'all know how that goes. But anyways, so yeah. But these people that are on social media and the internet, that are in the public eye, they are humans. You guys have to respect that. Yes, you want to see more content. Yes, you want them to come out with an album. Yes, you want them to finish up their clothing line. Yes, you want them to do a tour. But they're human, and you don't know what may be going on with them. I mean, if you guys want to be real, look at Kate Spade. Look at Anthony Bourdain or Bourdain, whatever his last name is. Him. Look at him. Look at them two people. Had all the success, had all this credit. They had all this everything, and now look where they are. So, and as soon as a YouTuber or social media star ends up killing themselves, then y'all want to feel some type of way. Then you want to holler, oh my gosh, rest in peace. I didn't know. You should have said something. You should have did this and you should have did that. But at the end of the day, we don't have to, nobody has to share that with y'all. Nobody has to share the fact that they're having a depressing day, or the fact that I feel like I want to kill myself, or I feel like I'm not good enough. No one has to share that. I share it because it's part of who I am and it's reality. And I have no shame in who I am. I have no shame in the fact that I do have depression. I have no shame in the fact that I am a pastor's daughter. I have no shame in the fact that I do what I feel that God wants me to do. And as long as I'm not out here hurting nobody, I'm not disrespecting nobody, I'm not causing nobody no problems, I'm not bringing nobody no headaches, I'm going to be fine. The Lord is still going to bless me regardless. I'm not worried about it. But y'all have to realize that these people are humans, y'all. Like, they're humans. Nobody is just what. Tell me, like, perfect. Beyonce is human. Beyonce wanted to have a life. She wanted to be a mother before she went back out here and start making you guys happy again. Because those who really support her and those who really care about her understand that you have to take mental breaks from things now. You have to give yourself time to relax. You got to give yourself time to heal. I never understood people who could die. Somebody dies tomorrow and they're back on the internet making videos. Did you have time to grieve? Did you have time to figure out anything? No, you didn't, because they're so worried about making you guys happy that they're not taking care of their self. And nobody has time for that. I'm just saying. Like, you guys have to be mindful, because you want your friends to be mindful of you. So be mindful of your friends. Period. Like, I feel like a lot of people that these followers, these fans, or whatever you want to call yourselves, sometimes y'all could be very selfish. But in your life, in your own personal situation, in your own reality, you want someone to care about you. You want someone to understand your situation, but you don't want to understand nobody else's. That's why I've just let God control everything. I just work with God. Like, I just decided to do that. I prayed. I told God, like, don't let me end up in a place where I become unhappy to where I go back to where I once was. Because I can't go back there, and I refuse to go back there. And that's just my opinion. Like, that's just who I am. But at the end of the day, I have to do what makes me happy. If I just decide I don't want to do YouTube, if I just decide that I don't want to be on social media and delete everything that I have, I will be okay. Like, it's fine. Like, it's all right. It's not my life. It's just something that I'm sharing because apparently God wants me to share my life. He wants me to help someone that is going through the same thing I'm going through, that's experiencing the same things I'm experiencing, that is lost how I've been lost, that needs to understand what their purpose is. Like, I have to understand what my purpose is. Like, we can work together, but I don't have to, I'm not going to die at the end of the day if I decided, okay, God, this is not, I don't think this is for me. Show me another way. But if he tells me and he shows me that, no, this is for you, this is preparing you for wherever I have to take you, then that's what I have to do. And I'm not going to force myself to come up with no schedule. I'm not going to force myself to come up with nothing. I'm just going to do what I can do. And what I can do is what I can do. People force themselves to do stuff and they end up miserable. And I'm not going to end up miserable. Not I said the cat. No. But I just really need to come on here, and I just really needed to vent because it's been bothering me. I've been seeing a lot of people like, oh my gosh, I miss you. Where have you been? Why haven't you been posting? Why you just can't say what's wrong? Because it's not none of your business. You ever thought about that? People forget. I think y'all forget, like, hello. Nobody has to tell you nothing. And this is not even relating to people on the internet. This is just people all over the world. No one has to share nothing with you if they don't want to. I don't have to tell you if I'm pregnant. I don't have to tell you I'm pregnant. I'll tell you when I'm ready. If I feel like it, I'll tell you. If I don't want to tell you, you'll find out like everybody else. When you find out what I'm having, there you go. Because other than that, I'm not telling you jack. Okay? Like, I'm just talking about in reality. Y'all gotta stop trying to be in other people's business. Let them people do what they want to do. Your friend don't want to tell you she got a boyfriend. Okay. Let it go. Life goes on. You gonna find out anyway. Listen, if you had a hunch, if you got a little pit in your stomach, like, okay, something wrong, all right, let it be what it's gonna be. Whatever's done in the dark comes to, like, God gonna show you what's wrong with your friend. God gonna let it be known what's going on with your friend. You ain't gotta force nobody to do nothing. But y'all want the whole, you have to tell me because we've been friends for this long, or we're supposed to be this. Listen, I have people in my life who get mad at me all the time because I don't tell them everything that happens right away. And I've always been that way, and I will continue to be that way. As long as it ain't serious, you know what I'm saying, then I'm fine. But other than that, what's going on? What y'all talking about? Hey, we don't have time for y'all to talk. All right, can you go now? Thank you very kindly. But as I was saying, I have people in my life that get mad at me all the time because I don't tell them things that's all going on and right then and there. And I've always been that way, and I will continue to be that way. If I feel like it's going to hurt me and hurt them along in the process at the beginning of whenever I find out whatever may be wrong, then I will tell them. But if I feel like this is something that I can control, I can make it work myself, then that's what I'm going to do. I've been learning a lot too about running to people for help, running to people for solutions. I decided to work with God. I'm just gonna work with God. Like, that's all I can do. I'm not gonna force myself no more. I'm not gonna try to attempt to make something happen. I'm gonna work with God. If God say yes, then I'm gonna go. If he say no, I'm gonna sit still, and that's just what it's gonna be. You guys gotta learn how to be mindful of your own business. Focus on yourself. Whatever you need, whatever you feel like doing, whatever you want to do that. Focus on that. Keep it in mind. Keep it pushing. Don't worry about other stuff. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Just saying. None of your business. I'm just saying. Not trying to be mean. It ain't even about being mean. It's about being real. It's none of your business. Do what you want to do. When that person is ready to tell you what's wrong, when that person is ready to share something with you, then you be open. When you come with open arms and you be understanding and you listen. Don't open your mouth. Listen. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody. But I had to vent. I've been watching too many videos. I've been seeing too much on Instagram. I just been seeing too much. I just been seeing too much, and it's been bothering me. And I have to say something, because people been thinking like you could just say whatever you want to say to these people out here, and it's not cool. Because as soon as somebody say something to you about your situation, you want to holler, "Why you so nasty? Why you in my business? If I want to tell you about it, I'm going to tell you about it." Well, the same goes for you too, boo. So, I'm going to pray for it. I'm just going to pray for the world. Pray for the world. Pray for these doubters. Pray for these naysayers. Pray for these people who just are in everybody else's business but they own. And then they wonder why they got so much hell in their life. Because you're not focused on what you need to be focused on. You focus on the wrong thing. Period. But I'm just going to tell y'all, depression is real. Suicide is real. Feeling like you're not good enough is real. Being human is real. Respect it. If you can't respect it, either you need to just stay off, or you need to keep your mouth shut, or you just not need to just, you don't need to be following nobody. Don't be no fan. Don't be no support system. Don't be nothing if you can't be understanding. Because that's what's lacking in this world is understanding. Like being understanding, being caring, being loving. That's what's lacking in this world. That's why so many people killing themselves, because they can't tell nobody how they feel. Because as soon as they tell somebody how they feel, oh, you shouldn't feel like that. You can't tell me how I supposed to feel. How I feel is how I feel. That's mine. This is my life. This is not yours. And if I want to feel like this, I have the right to. Period. Point blank. Oh, my skin look a little glowy. Ooh. All right, I had a moment. Anyways, but I really do hope that those who are sincere, like genuinely supportive, genuinely caring, genuinely understanding, and are genuinely listeners. Like, you listen with your heart. You don't listen with your ears. You listen with your heart, and you take how that person feels into consideration. I really just pray that you guys just continue to be that way. Don't let nobody tell you that you're wrong for that. Don't let nobody tell you that you should be questioning somebody for what they're doing. Don't let nobody do that to you. Period. Just don't let them do it. But I had to come on here. I had to vent. I had to say how I feel. And it's unedited. It's going up just like it is. I'm not editing anything. Oh crap. Hope I don't get pulled over. Oh, there was a cop. My bad. But yeah. So I just really pray that to just everybody in the world that talk to God. Ask him, what is it that he needs you to do? Ask him to prepare you for whatever he needs you to do. And work with God. Go to him in prayer when you are having a problem within yourself, when you're not understanding anything. Go to God. Talk to him. Sit for a while before you make any moves. And he'll give you the answer of what you need to know. I pray that you guys have done something for someone today, have said something to someone today that has helped them throughout their week, throughout their day, throughout their month, that can help them throughout their week, throughout their day, throughout their month. And I hope that someone has said and done something for you for the same thing to happen to you as well. Be a blessing to others. And when you bless someone, don't bless for the reason of God to bless you. Bless them because it's just in your heart, and they deserve to be blessed. They deserve for someone to show them that there are still good people in the world. No matter what people say, no matter what goes on, there are still good people in the world. And never change yourself for nobody. Love yourself. God loves you for who you are, and that's all that matters. So I hope this video or this vlog was helpful. I hope you take something from this vlog and apply it to your life. And it's okay to say no. Always remember, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say Not yet. So never feel never feel no kind of way because you don't want to share something with somebody. Period. Ever. So I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will be seeing you guys when I see you. Hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed day, and peace and blessing.